recording. Start stream. Green box of doom looks good. I like the green box of doom. I don't know if it's going to fix the focus on my face or not. It's probably not the camera's fault. It's probably all my fault. The camera's not fuzzy. I am fuzzy. There's Twitch. Hello everyone. It is Tuesday, I think. April 3rd, 2018. I'm dead. That's Cynical. Kitty's over there. She'll look up in just a little bit. We're still playing Final Fantasy XI Online. Alright, so I'm getting this in the full screen mode. It's going to be a cooking episode with a lot of fish. And one of the fish involved, I've never fished up before. So, one of three things will happen. One will, it's a Bongola clam is what I'm going to be going after. It's either going to be really easy, really not so easy, or really hard. And I guess after the first hour, if I don't have a stack of the clams, we'll go do something else. I need to trade some crystals, make a little bit of space. Not a lot of space, just a little space. Yeah, you can do it. So first step is we need bait. And a rubber rig, according to FF11 Wikipedia, would be ideal. But Cynical is not a member of the Fisherman's Guild, so she can't get that. I know I could probably turn Dentral back on and go buy one from him. That's a lot of work. So, I figured it'd be more fun. On FF11 Auction House, somebody was saying peeled crayfish on the east and west beach of Palumbo Isle works pretty well. Sorry. I haven't used my voice all day. That's all ugly. Apologize about that. And see how this works out. I gotta get the crayfish first. I was hoping that I could get it in the little mog garden pond thingy, but all I'm getting mocarps. Which ain't great. He's like so sad. Yeah, it's a little sad. Almost done. So I'm gonna trade over these water crystals and some light crystals and pick up some of the green crystals. And then we'll be golden. Ish. Trade. Lights. And trying to get distracted by link shell chat. Maybe. Got it. Moogle! I need crystals returned to me like wind crystals. Like 144. Yes. 12 clusters later. Alright, now we're good. Alright, let's get out of here. Whence I came. Cheers, everybody. So it's also going to be update night tonight, which means a couple things. Most likely, the server will turn off. But I don't know if it's like going to turn off an hour earlier than it normally does, or an hour later. I think an hour later. There to exit 2, messed up mines. So, if you want crayfish, and who doesn't want crayfish? Light bulbs out or something. It seems extra dark over here. There is another area that you can go to. Some people call it a moat in Bastok Mines. I don't call it a moat. I call it a sewage pipe thingy. OG Migdar! What day is it? It's Tuesday. Happy Tuesday! I never remember the days anymore. Especially when it's been Tuesday all day long. So what we're gonna do is we got a stack of little worms. We got a Blue Shang's fishing rod. We should have this little sewage ditch right around the corner here. We got a fishing macro. We're gonna try and get about a stack of these, and then we're gonna turn it into bait. I don't think you can actually high quality this synth and get twice the bait. That would be awesome though. Alright, nobody look at the water. Is the water just sad. Jerema04. Happy Tuesday. Thank you. Alright. Now unless Square Enix change something, this should all be crayfish. With the occasional coin. Alright, there we go. Crayfish! Actually, I think that's my second one. We need a couple more. I remember one time we were doing Dynamis Pass Stock, and we cleared the zone. There were like no more mobs to kill. So I was like, shoot, I'm going fishing. What's your fishing skill at? On Cyndaquil, it is exactly level 40. She just took the test a little bit before the start of the stream. So she's got a ways to go. Dentro, my original main, he's like 90, low 90 something. He's not as much fun to fish on. Well, I don't know. Cyndaquil's pretty cool. She's getting up there. The wonderful thing is we're not even trying to get skill ups or moat carps or anything on Cyndaquil. We're just, you know, we just like to make stuff more difficult. Okay. How, in the name of all that is holy, did you round up the patience for that? Well, I had a routine. Actually, it was more of a focus type thing. Some people liked to camp notorious monsters, get the drops, take said drops to the auction house, sell them, use money to buy gear, use gear to XP, that kind of thing. Personally, I never had the patience for notorious monster camping. It didn't seem guaranteed. Fishing, on the other hand, that was just usually you got out of it what you put into it. It wasn't fast money. Not at all. But once you got your Lushengs right, once you got your skill up there to the 50s and the 60s, and you get to start fishing in a Sea Serpent's Grotto, there was some good money there. It was alright. Ninja tools? No problem. Level 40 monk stuff? No problem. Level 50 monk stuff? A little bit more of a problem. That was more expensive, but we got it. It was all good. I always liked to be the one that, you know, went to an XP party with as much best in slot gear as I could get. Excuse me. Yeah, I've been trying not to use my voice all day. Trying to save it for you guys, but we'll see what happens. Also, start a new steroid pack. I may not get a wink of sleep tonight. But, oh well. I can breathe better most of the time. Except when I'm hacking, coughing, sneezing, aching. You know the commercials. Made it home in time to spend all my hallmarks so I wouldn't lose them. Oh, that's right. I spent all the hallmarks. It's a gallantry that I've got that I need to spend. I don't have a lot of gallantry. Definitely spend it though. Alright, we got a stack yet? I haven't really been paying much attention. We got 8. Let's do 4 more. The idea, the plan, the roundabout, this is what we're aiming for. I'd like to get about a stack of the Mongolia clams. I know it's asking for a lot, isn't it? Well, we can try it. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, that's number 9. And we can hope that we can high quality some of these scents, but I really don't think this is the type of stuff that I mean, how do you slice a crayfish, or how do you peel a crayfish using wind to get more than 2? But yeah. Yeah, I gotta thank you. You're the one that mentioned it. I was very easily ready to forget about it. Like login points and everything else. Stops. Fish. That was number 10. 2 more. 2 more crayfish. See, if you angle it this way, you can't really... Actually, no, you can still see the water coming out of the pipes. It's kind of gross. I mean, green's a healthy color, isn't it? Lots of chlorophyll. Building blocks of life. Can't believe we're going to put that in our mouth. Oh. This is what happens when you go fishing in a place that has the word mines in it. Like Sandoria Mines? Not a good place to fish. Windurst Mines? Which I don't know if Windurst has mines. Windurst has sewers. And actually, so does Sandy. I don't think I'd want to eat fish out of any of those places. Juno, on the other hand, they got Keep 'em Island. That's not exactly underneath them. Not exactly. So we're gonna go to items, we're looking for wind crystals. Actually, let's go and open up a cluster. There we go. And you take said wind crystal and you go find yourself a crayfish. We're gonna peel said crayfish. There we go, lesson. Sumo rabbit. I like sumo rabbit style. Blood aggro! It's Tuesday. Happy Tuesday! It's going okay. I still got a head cold and other problems, but we're hanging in here. You ever get the feeling that players are just staring at you for like a long, long time? A bevy of mules, I tell you. Ah, I wanted to cheer you. Oh, I'll just tell you cheer. Tell sumo rabbit. Because sometimes I'm not fast enough to get the correct buttons and the correct thingies, targeting the stuffs. So I'm getting high quality sense, which is great, but you just, you know, you can only do so much with a crayfish. I'm starting to feel like I'm stocky. It's a small Oh, zoned. Oh well. Lesson. Oh, dang it. Try that again. So I hope this works. Otherwise, we're gonna have to come back and that's right, get more crayfish. Or I misspelled server, didn't I? Server. Or you just go buy the crayfish from like the cooking guild. Well, maybe the cooking guild. Probably the fisherman's guild. Oh, that was almost productive. It's just never one of those things I've ever done before. It's all like, I ain't spending money on crayfish. I used to throw crayfish away. Dang it. More crayfish. All I wanted was moat carps. Moat carps, I tell yous. That was like that was like my 2006 moat carp. It's not even an exaggeration. Taru goes fast. But everybody still points and laughs at the Taru because we all know what the Taru is compensating for when he drives fast on his loud chocobo. Exactly. Those of y'all that don't get it, don't worry about it. It's not that funny. No, it's a little funny. Yeah. Fantastic! You're being examined. Let me guess. Bevy of mules? Actually, I don't know that. Okay, now it's starting to get a little... Jobby Monin. Bum, bum, bum. Then I hop off the frog. And I think I do that one thing. Gotta go to Abizia today, first time. Now working on the push go. Nice! How'd you get? You ended up in the same spot. And it's also Bastock Mines. If you were to do a search all, or just search this area. Actually, I'm surprised there's this many players in here. Lucky guess. 11 players in this area. How many players are in the entire server tonight? Probably less than 300. Search all. 277. Well, that's average. A little bit lower than average, but you know, we take what we can get. Or we get whatever we can take. Let's not nail down. Sometimes. Okay, one more. That's it. I promise. I may not be here. I think I've only got enough room for one more. Kind of in case you can't tell. It's okay. We're about to go to Buburimu. No, Porogogogo, or the Isle that we were at like 2 weeks ago. Let's make sure you don't have any more, do you? Okay. Alright, so over here. Go over there. Good crayfish. We only got a stack of it. No, we only got 12 of them. They can go up to a stack of 99, I suppose. While we're waiting on OG show us his next meal's outfit. And I'm not trying to say anything bad about that. I actually... What the hell? So, oh, no, you didn't. Fishing at like level 20. See? But it bores me something fierce. No, if you got it up to 20, you enjoy it. Oh, some profit. Who threw the band-aid at me? Oh, it was Lanos. Is he? I see you! I'm gonna sit on you. You can't get away. Sit. Go squish. Dang it. You moved. Gonna be one of those nights, isn't it? Wait. Dang it, I thought I had it on this one. Maybe that one? No. No. Shoot. Why are my thief macros so bad? Don't answer that. Oh well. Job emote monk. He's gonna get that. And he's gonna be all like, "You're so mean." Alright, let's go see what Bounty Box had for us. Said hello to Lenos when I first got on the server. Isn't he? Go get on his bad side. Open the box and profit. What do I want? I want stuff when you want it. Now! Come on! Relic gear! Buffalo horn! Can we trade the buffalo horn back? I think we can. Trade button. It's a Moogle we need to kill, especially after last night. Bum, bum, bum. High quality buffalo horn. That's not what we got. We're gonna trade this instead. Yay, inventory slot. Shocked. Ta-da! Alright, so first we're gonna run to Mahara, cash in some hallmarks. I'm sorry. Not the hallmarks. The gallantry that we got to cash in last night. Shouldn't be much. Or should be a lot. Traveled to another home point, favorites, M-Town, yes. Then we're gonna go back to Fast Dog. We're gonna talk to a dude. He's gonna teleport us out to Parogo Isle. And we're gonna hop on a mount. And take that mount out to the east or the west side. And we'll start fishing. We'll see what happens. And hopefully we'll get everything that we need. Hopefully I won't lose my voice, or they won't turn a server off on me. They're like, we're starting maintenance early because Frank's having a party. We don't want to be late. Okay. That's not what I want. We're gonna go rewards. We're gonna do let's go gallantry. Items of purchase with gallantry. That's what we want. And do Piece of Alexandrite. We have 440, so that would be ish. I suppose I could figure this out, but let's do it right the first time. 440 divided by 15 equals 29. It's more than what I would have thought. Absolutely nothing. And you obtained 29 pieces. Alright, and just out of curiosity, is there anything with the total hallmarks that I could get? Yes, Abjala Seal. Definitely worth getting that. Alright, getting that. Any new vids? Reruns. Remedy? No. And, well, actually, no, you can keep going. Keep going. Dang it! We only need like 100 more and we'd have enough of that metal. It makes me sad. We should do like one more fight. Yep. I'm going to mispronounce this name. Nangita. Hope I said that right. Happy Tuesday! Spell partner. Oh, I know that sucks. Oh, that's really, really bad. I want to type out sucks. Alright, so I got... Sorry about that. I got some Alexandrite. So now we're ready to get back to the whole fishing thing. Thought you were going to... Oh, weeks again. Last week was bad. It was like health issues and family issues. That's pretty good so far. Yay, pup. Glad to see you back. Still in Lanos. Probably told you all yesterday. It's, if I was to wait till I was at 100% before coming back to the game, they probably shut the game down before that happened. So it's just like, you know, do as much as you can with as much as you can, and you know, lose the voice while streaming. Say sorry, guys, but you know, works out a little better. Yeah. One of two things will happen. Actually, one of three things will happen. I'll get better. I'll stay the same, or I'll die. So, you know, it's like a dice roll, so what can you do, right? Tweetster! Tweetster99, sorry. Happy Tuesday. Actually, I'm hoping I'll just get better. Gotta maintain a positive outlook, right? Maybe get some insurance. Yeah, it's too expensive. Adamantite refiner. What do we got? I don't know if this is the one that I need. I want, there we go, teleportation. Definitely going to be Tadnazia zones. Here we go. Okay. Yeah, Bibiki Bay. There we go. Goodbye, Cruor. There's only 1,000 of it. Alright, so it's Tadnazia zone, area, expansion. The guy on FF11 Auction House said the east or the west beaches. So let's pick one. But since we're sticking to a theme, let's pick a mount. That'd be too easy. We can do the Hippogriff mount. That was from that expansion. Yeah. The Hippogriff, everyone. It's got true sight. So don't go running in front of it. Like goblins. Guess we're going west first. The moon phase is not perfect, but it's alright. It may help us out. May not. We'll let it find out. And again, like I said, I've never gone after these clams before, so I have no idea what the bite rate is like. Bite rate. Bit rate. If it's anything else like I've tried catching on this island, it's going to be really bad. But, you never know. We'll see. Hope for the best, right? Expect the worst. But we'll give it about a half hour, or until we run out of bait. That's not true. I got a couple rigs that I can use in a pinch. Alright, so this will be the western beach, I think. Yes. If I remember correctly, this is the same beach that a notorious monster Pugil spawns on. And you have to like kill him like 3 times for the thief weapon skill thingy. Watched your yesterday's stream on YouTube today. That Kuko and Ambuscade is crazy. It was crazy, DD. Oh, blues are great, aren't they? All right, dismount, Miss Cyndaquil. You cannot use that command moment. All right then. Everyone, cross your fingers. We're back in the pretty blue waters of, I guess, Bibiki Bay. And here's hoping we get a clam bite. Here's hoping we get 12 clam bites. Something's coming in. We got kelp. Yay. Question is, does the kelp eat our bait? I hope not. I'll be very sad if it does. Nope, we still got the bait. Life is good. Anybody need any Pomton kelp? What you've been up to today? I have been fishing. For a second there, I thought he didn't get the tail. Yesterday I was coughing and sneezing. Rusty leggings! Having fun? Not yet. And fish. Everyone think positive thoughts. Stay in the zone. Maybe not. I don't know if this is the right beach or not. It kind of looks like the right beach for those dudes. Alright, something caught the hook. This feels good. This doesn't feel like an item. This feels like it's got some stamina to it. Like a level 50 fish. I didn't want a Moorish idol. I'm not making an aquarium. I suppose I could make an aquarium, but that's what we should do. We should change this to alchemy. Saltwater aquarium. That'd probably be easier. But, no. Anybody need a Moorish idol for their aquarium? I'm gonna have to make one of those videos. Wow. We're just getting one of everything. Got rusty shoes, rusty panties, Moorish idol. What was that first thing we got? Kelp, seaweed. It's like Lenos was fishing. That's kind of mean. I apologize. Lenos fish is better than that. Alright, this is not good either. More rusty leg. It's going to be, we're filling up our inventory so fast that by the time we actually get the clam, we're not going to have any inventory space left. Nah, we're like 25 slots. We'll probably run out of bait before that happens. Yay, carbonated beverages. Clamps onto your line ferociously. You have a good feeling about this, because it's going to try and eat us. But it's okay. I'm going to turn around and eat the ghost crab. And now I'm having flashbacks to Ghost in the Shell. Because, you know, Ghost and the Tachikomas, they were blue and kind of crab-like. Very crab-like. Which I think I got a Tachikoma somewhere around here. It's probably behind me on a bookshelf. I'd get up and grab it, but that would require work. I'd be afraid that, you know, I'd probably trip. Embarrass myself. Ow! Downstairs neighbor be all like, he fell again? My poor little face. Click. Yay, we got a Vongola clam! Our first one ever! Since you were away, well, did you get a chance to play any of the new games released? Oh, I suppose I got a skill up. Nice. No. Well, that's not true. I played some Final Fantasy Mobius. Or is it Mobius Final Fantasy? I forget. The phone game. Actually, I played a lot of that. Because you can play it in bed, believe it or not. Actually, there's a few games I can play in bed, but that was one of those that even if I passed out while playing it, it wasn't the end of the world. The game can kind of play itself. But I reached a point in that game where it was basically, alright, you've done about as much as you can do without paying any money. Now pay us some money. 2 Vongola clams. Alright, starting to feel good. Don't know if it's because of the time, the direction, the elemental day. It's like 6 o'clock in the morning, I think, in game, or just after midnight. I can't tell. My eyes are not so good. It's all fuzzy. But yeah. Played a little bit more Final Fantasy Record Keeper. Didn't get very much further in that. It's just not as engaging as it used to be for me. I did try some more Final Fantasy 15 on the Xbox, and then there's just the usual dilithium farming on Star Trek Online. Actually, I'm actually having an update coming out this summer. Or update. A new expansion. I'm going to open up the Gamma Quadrant and finally going to be able to roll a Jim Hadar character. Something I've been wanting to do since the game launched. So we might pick a day out of the week to stream a little bit of that. You know, Star Trek Online. It's kind of like Final Fantasy XI, except it's got starships instead of chocobos. Yeah, it's nothing like Final Fantasy XI. It's got a crafting system though. Bongola clam. Hope these things stack. Should check that. Yep, they stack. Alright, we're at 4. How is our... We only got 5 shrimp. 5 shrimps. We only got 5 crayfish left. Then we'll have to switch something else. I think I got a road rig. But so far, I mean... We started out with a pretty big dry streak. We were not getting any of the clams, and then we get a Moorish idol. It's totally not what I wanted. Thanks, game. Thanks a lot. Shoot. I should have done this earlier. Alright, we're going over here. We're going to quest, objective list, unity, cloth and bone, and okay, cool. No cooking, no fishing, nothing to worry about like that today. Sometimes you get that. I wonder if I'm going to get myself psyched up to play Final Fantasy 15. I don't know what it is about the game that I just can't get into. Maybe it's just too pretty. Are you looking forward to the Final Fantasy VII Remake? Ow! No. I am looking forward to Shenmue 3 coming out. That's the one thing I'm looking forward to. I mean, Final Fantasy VII, when it comes out, I'll probably get it, and I'll probably pay for it. It looks awesome. It's just, I'm gonna be honest here. As a gamer, I've been disappointed too much, too often. Especially by Square Enix. Sorry, Square Enix, but, you know. I love 11. I like 12. I thought 12 was a very well done game. It wasn't as good as 10, but it's just me. Then there was a debacle that was 13. Don't get me started on 13. Linus is like, oh god, not again. You didn't like 7? 7 was fine. 7 was fine. 7 was not as good as 6. I haven't finished 6, but 7's alright. I like 7 more than I liked 8. And I guess I liked 8 more than I liked 9. People are going to hate me for that. Like, how do you not like 9? 9's the best. Yeah. There was no fingers and noses, huh? No, it was just a very confusing story. It's all like... It was more convoluted than Chains of Prometheus storyline. And... those of y'all that say Chains of Prometheus was a great storyline. It was a great storyline, but going through it, reading it, no idea what's going on. Absolutely, it's like, you must be the chosen one. No, wait, you're the chosen one. Well, what about the dude with the hair and the thingy and the, you know? Well, he might be the chosen one. Yeah, he's always there when stuff goes wrong. Wait, what if it's the Mithra over there? Like, nah, it can't be her. Give me this week, I'll give you that. Yeah. 7's not one of those games that I can go back and replay. 8 isn't one of those games that I can go back and replay. Definitely not 9. 10 is. There are very, very few parts in 10 that I'm like, oh god, not this part. I hate this part. 12 had some slowdowns. And 14, well, a lot of people really like 14. I actually have a couple drinking buddies that are playing 14 quite a lot. And they're like, why are you still playing 11? I'm like, because it's a better game. And you're like, it's not a theme park. They're like, why you gotta be so mean? We never say anything bad about 11. I'm like, yeah, you do. Behind my back. I hear it all the time. Alright, we got one peeled crayfish left. Now we're switching to, I guess we'll switch to the rogue rig. Rogue rig. And see if that pulls up anything. Maybe it will. Probably it won't. I hope for the best. It's Man Beast. Let's get ready to sneeze. Almost forgot to log in and spend points. I thought the level up system for 10 was fantastic. It got tiresome, but that's because you were trying to get Walk out of his spellcast. I was just trying to get Walk off the sphere grid. Now, the wonderful thing I loved about the sphere grid, especially endgame wise, was you can get items to actually fill in some of the holes and boost your stats some. You had to do, it wasn't exactly a hunt or a, I forget exactly what it was. I got really good at one of the harder ones. One of the underwater ones. Get everybody with their ultimate weapons and always doing 99,999 damage every hit. It was good days. Alright, so that's it for all our peeled crayfish. So we're going to do Rogue Rig next. Now the Rogue Rigs, they're more designed for catching items. This is me giving off a little bit of tidbits of knowledge here. Some fish, though, the fish that don't move around a lot, like clams, tend to respond like you would with items. Jellyfish. Jellyfish also act like items. Who knew, right? It's like I always thought jellyfish really, made a beeline for you. Because, like, yeah, I'm gonna get me some dent. I'm not gonna go away. Evil jellyfish. It's like all that's in the Gulf of Mexico is jellyfish and oil. Big giant bowls of oil. Guess I'm a little jaded about that. Oh well. Rest the subway dog. Wonder how many clams we picked up. Probably just 4. 4! Not cool. Oh well. We'll give it about another 20 minutes, and then we'll move on to something else. Let's see here. I want to see what else we can pick up with these things. Wikipedia. Do you use the Fisher's Torque? Normally I do. I might have forgot to macro it in on this macro. I got something big here. Watch it break my line. Take my rogue rig. Like 30,000 gil. Gone. All gone. Bungle clam number 5. Time to do our Snoopy dance. There it is. Fisher's Torque. +2. Totally forgot to use it. Thanks for reminding me. Will you be playing Dragon Quest XI when it gets released in September? I played the first Dragon Quest on the NES. Another game that I don't think I could go back to. Well, that's not true. I could probably go back to it. Rogue Rig, Rubber Rig, Crayfish Ball, Food Crayfish. Yay, more rusty leggings. You never have too much in the rusty legging department. Actually, it's probably untrue. You probably have too much. I have more shilos than I have clams. Just an imbalance in the universe, Square Enix. Just an imbalance. Now, the only game that I'm actually looking forward to playing, other than Shenmue 3, is... Actually, no, I don't know anymore. It's like I really wanted to play Batman, the third one with the Batmobile. But everybody just said it was all like, meh. And then the PC port was like, oh. And it's like, I got consoles. I could play it on a console. It wouldn't be that bad. But at the same time, it's kind of a mature game, and I kind of have like an all-ages audience, so... Decisions. Saints Row, that's a game I want to come back to. There's quite a few games I want to come back to. Dead comes back the next day. Here's Sherry. Conspiracy. We're the same person. And the sexier half. See what she says of that. I'm cynical and drag. I've actually seen what cynical looks like in drag. It's not pretty. Bum, bottom, bum, bottom. Come on, you can do it. This will be Vongolo Clam number 6. Yay! And we got an accolade, I think. Something. Ta-da! Keep fishing. We're halfway there. So the goal was already. The next God of War looks interesting. That's another game I haven't played because that came out on like what, PS3? I do have a PS3. Oh, it might have come out on PS2 as well. No, it's just more one of those. There's the way Greek mythology happened, the way I studied it, and then there's the way that it is in the game. So, hi, Miss Kitty. How you doing? That's great. Yeah. Witcher might be fun. Or it may not be. I remember playing some Dark Souls for a little while. It seems hard. I was like, where's the easy mode? I was like, there is no easy mode. There's only miserable mode. I was like, God, this is not relaxing your breath. It's the only reason I don't want you rubbing your face up against my face is because, yeah. Halitosis. Don't let your cats share it. Silent Hill. What you doing, Miss Kitty? She's like getting ready to start attacking me. If I had to take a lucky guess, I'm going to say Tweetster's texting on the phone. And the phone's being rather, how shall we say, comical. You know how it is. You're trying to get a sentence out, and it's like not doing what you want it to, and sometimes you're all thumbs. Happens to me all the time. Okay, so clams, not that great a bite rate. For a moment there, we were getting quite a few of them. And then that moment was gone. All gone. Alright, I'm telling you, we got 6. Still halfway there. I'll still get about another 15 minutes. Ish. We'll move on to the next one. I just would like to try and get a stack of all the materials. The Dark Souls original game is being remastered on the PS4. Ah! That might be fun. Well, see, if you gripe about not getting clams, the game gives you another clam. Feel it. This is just like fishing up a Grimmonite back in the good old days. Okay, so that wasn't a clam. That was a shawl shell. Which NPCs for about 300 gil. That's not bad. Not what we wanted, but isn't that always the way? And I don't even know if the salt ramen soup is something that you can eat, or if it's more of an ingredient for something else that you would eat. Since there are no noodles in it. Yeah, this strikes me as just being a broth. Uh-oh. This better not be another shawl shell. They're not supposed to be this difficult to get. Am I being like too slow? Failing at the minigame. Alright, game. Quit being mean to me. 2 gats! 1, 2, 3. Happy Tuesday and good evening. There's like so little music right now. I should fix that, right? Yeah. Put some Final Fantasy XI music. Mm-hmm. Get my own fishing theme going. Shouldn't be too hard. Okay, that wasn't the right button. Let's close here. Feeling any better? Yes! Started new steroids today. So I can breathe. For a little bit at least. Let's see. Music. There we go. Do I not have a Final Fantasy XI folder? Probably don't have a Final Fantasy XI. Okay, let's look at the network. Other devices. Huh. Alright, over here. Bubble. Music. Dang it. I go back up. This is me not being prepared. Again. Final Fantasy 11 unreleased tracks. Alright. We'll play them all. Select. And... Huh. Not so much for that. Add Windows Media Player. Play with Windows Media Player. Alright. Hopefully this won't be too loud. Yeah, that was muted. There we go. This is just to have a little background music. Is there a good place to buy them online? Good place to buy them online. What are we talking about? Fish or steroids? Because honestly, I wouldn't know either way. I get mine from work. Because cheap like that. We're gonna go do full screen display tap. And this probably won't give me a violation for playing in-game music while in-game. Just, you know, not in the right spot. Alright, Jeremiah. Have a good evening. It's probably be a good one to fall asleep to. I think so much better than what? I was afraid to come back and y'all go, oh god, I thought we got rid of her. It's working the same without you. I'm getting so many supplicars tonight. Get ready to hit this button over here. Items. We're at 69 out of 80 inventory slots. We'll be able to make quite a bit of room once we, you know. Kitty's like, I want to sit on the keyboard, so I had to move the keyboard. But anyhow, once we sell off all this junk that we caught, quite a bit of extra space. Be able to continue on. Next one we have to go after is Bastor Greens, which can be tough. They're like a level 80 fish. I've only got level 40 skill. But, gotta lose Shang's Rod, so anything's possible. Get all the hard ones out of the way first. We'll give that about 30 minutes. I think I read somewhere that you can get them outside of South Boosterberg. I'm sure it's dead. Square enough at 11. Guys. Anyone else? Do it all by ourselves. Actually, that was a song lyric, and I'll give 20 bonus points to anybody that can guess which song. Actually, no. Probably shouldn't. It's not a family-friendly song. I sure hope that's G-rated. Kinda is. Taken out of context. Sure. I think the name of the song was Concerto for Me and Myself. It just makes it sound more artistic. This would be the guitar solo for Memory de la Sotonda. Not that I know how to pronounce the name of that title either. We should ask Cortana to pronounce that for us someday. We should probably pronounce it 3 different ways in a row. Yeah. Cutscene music. It's usually the type of stuff they would play when, you know, somebody was about to die and give up, sacrifice themselves. It's like it's sad, but at the same time, not. But that was the thing. It's like you really had trouble getting invested in some of these NPCs. You had Wings of the Goddess, and it's like every time that a new NPC entered the field, spoilers, they're gonna die. Like in the next cutscene event. And everyone's gonna be all like, oh no, why? I don't remember what your name was, dude. It's not exactly true. There was one character from the very beginning that they got there. That was a bit tragic. Shell shells. Why can't I use a shell shell instead of a Vongola clam? Do people really notice the difference? I'm starting to think, oh no, that's not true. We did catch one of the clams, the Vongola clams, using this rogue rig. So we know it's possible, it's just not very probable. What I should do next time is come out with 2 stacks of stuffs. Peeled crayfish. Or at least just have the clams ready before we even start. Because that could take a whole hour. Mr. Noodles! Happy Tuesday. Excuse me. Click. Click. Alright, I don't know what this one is. It could be a clam. Could be a shell shell too. We're getting a lot of these lately. Yeah, it's a daytime one. Yay, clam number 7. Got 6 more minutes. Can we get 5 more clams in 6 minutes? Not very likely. We might get 1 more. That'll get us up to 8. Divinium Deus. Deus. Happy Tuesday. Oh, wait, fishing episode. Actually, it's a cooking episode. We just need a lot of fish. Fishing is even more different than I remember. It is pretty, it's alright. It's alright. Unless it's the music. Because that's not real music. This is just a Windows Media Player playing some FF11 tracks. Because there's no zone music in this beautiful zone. That's like the only thing that's missing here. With this church organ stuff. Phantom of the Opera going on. Not sure what's up with that. Come on, clam number 8. I've got faith in yous. I'll be a shell shell. Yes! Clam number 8. 5 more minutes. I think. Maybe 4 more. We can do it. We can do it. Everybody think. Nobody think of the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Dang it. Thinking Stay Puft Marshmallow Man now. Which means the next one's gonna be a crab. Gonna try and eat us. Oh, rusty leggings. Alright, still got a little bit of space. Still got 4 minutes. Not that there was really a time crunch in here, we just makes it more entertaining. Give yourself time with it. I'm out of here in 4 minutes. I know, I guess I should have turned off the fishing music. Not to interfere with the other music, but... Oh, we'll be turning this off here in just a little bit. There's going to be zone music for South Kustaberg. Clam number 9! A wise man once said, if you're on a roll, don't stop. But once the roll is over, cash in your chips. Now, given, I don't know if this counts as a roll, but it certainly feels like it. And we were stuck at 6 for such a long time. We got 7, 8, 9. Shoes! Oh, okay. H. Galleon, happy Tuesday. We're making ramen. Or we're gonna be making ramen. Just need a lot of ingredients. All of which fished up from the sea. Not all of it. If I remember correctly, we're going to need the clam, we're going to need the bream, we're going to need the bluetail, we're going to need the salmon. We're going to need 2 different kinds of salts. Wow. It's like this entire CD of music tracks is just on the depressing side. It's like all the non-peppy music. Which is probably why they call it the unreleased tracks. Yep. Next one will be happier. Next one will probably be one of the FF11 fishing tracks. Because I think that's on this album as well. You got big fish and you got little fish. Now then, if that's the case, then it probably also has a Rockabye Choco. Yeah. I'm playing The Legend of Zelda between the lines. Congrats! It's something I haven't been able to get into. The Zelda games. Alright, warp buttons are... We used to have them all over the place. There we go. Warp. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and hit the pause button on the music. Nintendo 3DS emulator runs pretty well on a PC. Huh. I just used the Nintendo 3DS. Not that I played Zelda. Last Zelda game I played would have been the 3rd one? It would have been on the Super NES. Which was a good one, yeah. Not a big fan of handheld games. I like the idea of them, but 3DS XL, that thing's getting pretty heavy. But, yeah, not so bad. I remember every time that I remember to take it to special places, and Mrs. was always, dang it, I should have brought mine. Yes, you should have. Alright, so we're going to sell off the land crab meat because we're making space. We're going to sell off the jellyfish because we're making space. We'll keep the bream, we'll keep the tuna. I'll sell the shoal shell because we don't need those just yet. Definitely selling the more shido. They're just like bait eaters. Gonna keep the walnuts, gonna keep the pungent powders. Slime sushi, insect bowls, little worms, pet food. Rusty subligars! Time to get y'all out of here. Bye. Bye. 3DS, I think, is going to phase within a year or so, because Switch does everything the 3DS can do better. Until it breaks. Oh, sorry. But isn't that what Nintendo does? Is, you know, they'll put a lot of effort and stuff into hardware and get people to buy new hardware, and then they're like, alright, time for new hardware. Not that I would call the Amiibos hardware, but... Amiibo. However you say it. New Switch works. Probably. It's probably been in the works since the last one. Alright, so next spot is going to be South Kustaberg. Speed Cosby. Switch Plus, etc. You used to be able to fish rusty caps, synth them to padded caps, and make a lot of gill. Used to, and then they gimped the amount of gil that you can make on that. But it's also a pretty decent way for, what's the word I'm looking for, skilling up your smithing at that level, because there's a lot of expensive stuff in the 30s. I'm going to do favorites. Actually, no, we're just going to go fast stock, mines, auction house. Alright, if I remember correctly, I can get best order greens using a shrimp lure. It is lightning day, so that may not work in our favor. But we'll see if we can get about 9. Maybe we'll aim for a stack. Here. The flea button. Here comes the fleas. Kinda hate they make updates to the system, so you have to buy a new system. The thing is, though, the previous version system is still supported for a little while. I still use my 360 in the bedroom on the weekends, sick days. Man, is it slow. It's like, it takes forever to boot up. You just want to kind of leave it on all the time, so you don't have to go through the boot, but man, that's not always good. I used to, but yeah, Xbox 360 does have a lot of decent games on it. Xbox One, not so much. Alright, let's see if we can fish here. Or up here, even. Okay, this may not be close enough, but one way to find out. Alright, so we're going to swap out this one for something else. Let's go down a little bit 4. Alright. That's something else. Nope. Nope. Really? I don't have a shrimp lure anymore? How does that happen? I always had a shrimp lure. I must have overlooked it. Yeah, that's it. Crayfish, meatball, drill, wart, sabiki, sinking minnow, frog lure, worm lure, fly lure, minnow. Someone took my shrimp lure. Oh my goodness. Alright, that's fine, that's fine. We can probably use something else, right? Right? Who ate the shrimp lure? That's what I mean. Alright, so sinking minnow. Yeah, that should work. I kinda want to get a second 360. I'm not sure what I would do with it. Just wanted to have one. Just, you know, be difficult. Alright, sinking minnow. Let's see what this pulls up. Fish button. So I guess out here, we don't have to worry about the goblin bounty hunters anymore. And you ever think Square Enix will just patch those guys out, since we don't have to worry about good old guild sellers trying to make their money that way anymore? Gold lobster. I wonder if they're really made out of gold. Let's find out. Ritzy 80! Happy Tuesday. Alright, so if you go to the right up on the gold lobster, it says, an arthropod are found on the Bastor sea floor. Doesn't look gold. It's kind of red. Still a lobster. Lobsters live forever. I think that right, Misty. Misty's gonna live longer than a lobster. Possibly. Possibly. Making progress. Overheal. Okay, so this wasn't the... Should go get a shrimp lure. There might be one on the auction house. Let's go find out. Flea! Maybe we can't use flea. That's lame. We'll use flea after the auction house. Let's see. It's Lightning Day, so you can't go to the Fisherman's Guild and purchase one. We could probably make one. I don't know what your goldsmithing needs to be to be able to make one. I know Cynicals is on the higher side. But they probably got one on the auction house. That being one of the more important of the fisherman lures. Bid, weapons, ammo, fishing gear. I was doing this earlier. Nope. And nope. No. There it is, shrimp lure. They got 5 of them. How much they go for? Yeah, that's not so bad. 1 and 2. 20k makes 20k. Ta-da! Alright, now we got a shrimp lure. Now we got the flee button. Aim for that. Hit the clip. Go over there. Quickly before you hit the wall. That is multitasking. Yeah, with any luck, Flea will still be on when we, there we go, see? It's ticking away. We're gonna get there in time. Alright, so hopefully this will limit us just to, can't go up the hill. Hopefully this will limit us just to Bastor Breams. We can hope. Update soon, less than 2 hours. I would say probably midnight my time. So an hour and 52 minutes. No idea if it's going to be a good update. Probably not, but you know. Sometimes less is more. Except when it's not. It's going to be sub-liquor time again. Oh well, get a prettier angle going. Check the details already. Maybe like 1 or 2 things to update. Probably just ambuscade. Maybe a couple bug fixes. Maybe. Maybe they'll make some adjustments to pancration. This might be a bream. Feeling about this? No, it's not. Alright. Changes to the turret NPC and ambuscade to allow multiple trades for cape upgrades. Ah! And ambuscade rotation. You ever think that one day they'll just make it so that you can choose your own ambuscade fight? They're like, hey, pick a month, any month. And you're like, I want the Moogle. You're like, alright. Ugh. Dang. This is an ogre eel. It's going to be one of the most powerful ogre eels I've ever fought. So I'm using a reverse psychology on FF11 fishing plant right now. There we go. Closer. Almost there. Yay! I caught a bream. Got a level 85 fish using level 40 skill. And a Lu Shang's rod. With a shrimp lure. But I didn't get a skill up. Felt like that deserved a skill up. Probably did. Just kind of felt like that. I do like the Dynamous Divergence campaign. I haven't read that one yet. Linus was talking about it though. He said it seemed like it came kind of early. You know, like, players are like, just want to get it done. Maybe players are just wanting to get it done. Here we go. Got my fishing goggles on. Statues can drop relic upgrade gear. See, you're talking about this stuff like I know what you're talking about. I have not gone into it yet. Although I do remember some statues from the regular Dynamis. Maybe that's the same thing. This feels like a bad guy. I wonder if it's going to be a crab. It's a crab! Divergence, I said previously, is in a bad state. The fact they are already doing this. Ah, maybe it was you that mentioned it. Not Lanos. Although he might have mentioned as well. These things happen. Yeah, they just made it too difficult? I mean, players really seemed to flop to Omen when it was like 6-man only. And then they, like, made it easier. I'm dead on arrival. Wow. It was because it's too hard? And it was the best endgame event at the moment. Or they just tried taking something old and making it new, and realize players just don't like the old stuff anymore. Ah, no. It's probably the stats on the gear that you got. Just wasn't worth it. Better get my game face on for this one. I'm gonna try it one-handed, behind my back. Nope, going the wrong way. Best door dream number 3. Alright. Far superior gear in Omen. Omen's worth it. Time/effort reward ratio for Dynamis isn't good. But is Dynamis fun? That's the important thing. Or is it more fun than Omen? Because I know a lot of people, it's like, you know, eyes on the prize. And I get that mentality, but if you're not having fun, you shouldn't be doing it. But like 119 plus 3. Omen is more fun. Well then. That solves that. Ogre eel. Mm-hmm. 9 minutes is too long for something where you end up with little review. I apologize for that. What I need is a remote control mute button for my, shoot, they probably have those, don't they? I didn't do anything. It ran out of stamina all on its own. I'm gonna get you stone crab. In fact, if I had some stone rocks to throw at you, I'd probably try that. But we'll do it that way. How would you low-man Dynamis? 1 white mage to pull, and then 5 summoners to blow everything up? Ah, that'd be too easy. That sounds fun, though. Click. Click. More clicks. The white mage is like, I'll pull! Ow, my face! That would only be my white mage. No! The wrong way, stamina bar. There we go. Yay, best order bream number 4. 2 damage dealers, 1 tank, 1 mage, 1 bard, and the black mage or scholar. A red mage. We like ideals. They're good for us. Alright, we got 4 best order breams, so I want to get at least 9. What about another 15 notes, though? It seems like the bite rate for the breams is a little bit better than it was for the clams. Using a different load. But the next part will be the blue tails, and they'll probably be really easy. Oh shit, I probably just jinxed it. It could go to the ferry, but I think I can get them outside of Windurst as well. Oh. This one. I got a jellyfish. Jellyfish are not made out of jelly. Wouldn't that be something, though, if they were? Ew. Be like grape jellyfish. Apple jellyfish. Peach jellyfish. No, I want peanut butter and jelly. Seems Ambuscade capes are getting an additional new slot for stats. That's one way to rejuvenate interest in Ambuscade. Some of those skips were already pretty decent. Just make it one of those super difficult to get stats where it's like you only get one item for it per month. Yeah, it costs 15,000. Well, let's be realistic. Let's make it cost 20,000 hallmarks to be able to get that one item per month, and then it'll take like 10 months to be able to get it fully upgraded. Purchase law is definitely only defense/evasion person. Oh. Sad panda. I mean, not that defense/evasion isn't bad. But you're not tanking. It's mostly a useless slot. But oh well. Magic evasion can be useful. I'll agree with that. It's not one of those things I ever think about because Aegis. Rock salt! We need more rock salt. Forgot, it's an electric purple moon tonight. Because lightning day. I always kind of like sunset, sunrise in this game. Actually, I just like sunset, sunrise in real life too. Very pretty. Just a subligar. And dodge spells like death with magic evasion. Not me! Nah. Death lands on me each and every time. Like, resist death gear. This and this and this and this piece and this piece and this piece. I think I've only like resisted it once. Nuts. And that was like a chain spell death. So it didn't do that much good. A little bit good. More over you. FF11 in May. What's going on in May? Adventure Appreciation Campaign? Summer Breeze? Sunbreeze Festival? Hopefully something nice comes around at that time. Probably won't be until the fall would be my guess. We got plenty of stuff to still keep us busy. Reloading campaign. It's due. About every 4 months. We had one in did we have one in November or December? Been 5 months. I guess so. Time is going by too quickly. Needs to slow down a lot. I think that retina's kidding. Still don't care. Alright, Bastor Brings, we're going to give you 11 more minutes. We're going to move on to Blue Tails. It shouldn't take nearly as long, but I think we're just trying for a stack of these. We'll try this again. If we don't finish it tonight, I'll probably just do salt ramen soup time. Take 2. Do it next Tuesday. Maybe a month from now. The login campaign or just like another BCNM style campaign? Shit, I should totally check in on what's actually going on the FF11 main page. We like making money. We're like 3,000 Alexandrites away from finishing what we need to finish. Ish. Finish. Yeah. And click. Not logging campaign, the monthly campaign. Ah. So the just the usual. I have no idea. I can find out though. Seems like sleeping pills are kicking in early. I took them earlier thinking that with the steroids I was taking that they would kind of counteract each other and all the fun stuff. Then there was also the whole, that's what I'm looking for, the fact that we're just fishing and not getting the bites that we want. That will sometimes put me to sleep. Not always. Could just because it's also lightning day. Blame it on lightning. It's all her fault. She's to blame. Except when they call her Light. That's just confusing. I mean, one who names their kid Lightning. And two, I guess Japanese do. No, we didn't catch anything. We can't be hitting fishing fatigue just yet, can we? We're going after big fish. Should have. Only one way to find out. Sandy Quill. Got faith in you. Don't make me go out and get down. I should go out and get down. He would have all these fish he needed in like 3 minutes. Well, not that long. Maybe 2 minutes. You know, like, did somebody need fish? So like, I didn't ask for all this. Like, they were extra. Just can't keep the fish off dead. Imagery in my head now. Trying to get it out. Hopefully you don't have the image stuck in your head as well. Cobalt jellyfish. I think we got more jellyfish tonight than we've gotten breams. Let's find out. Go over here, go to items. 5 jellyfish, 4 breams. And for those of y'all going, yeah, but you caught some jellyfish earlier out in BBQ Bay. I'm like, yes. And I sold those. So, yep. But that's probably only because my fishing skill is so low on Seneko. Just doesn't know how to attract the higher level sexy fish. Not sure if that's how you would actually refer to the higher level fish. I like to. Anything that sells well. I mean, breams, we used to be able to sell those on the auction house for not great money, but they would sell. They were used in a decent amount of recipes. I even think they were used in the tacos. They weren't like, well, Nebanites, they also sold pretty well too, I always thought. Nebs were good. Grimmites were best. Black Souls were pretty good. Breams. Noble ladies didn't really seem to sell that much. Or that well. And I never got around to selling muttered. Just, again, one of those things I was like, no. Trade it in. Get another Lu Shang's rod because 1, 2, actually I have 3 Lu Shang's rods. 3 is just not enough. I want all my characters to have their shades. And one day they probably will. Click, click. This feels like another ogre eel. And it was. Spring Relic Reforging Campaign. Oh, there's a link. Alright. I can open up links and fish at the same time. Open link in a new tab. I'll read it for our players here. Oh, I don't want to know about your cookie policy. Go away. This feels like an ogre eel as well. Yep. Alright, the following campaigns will be held starting on Wednesday, April 11th at 1 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time. Dynamis Divergence Statue Crusher Campaign. Players will earn additional rewards when besting statues in Dynamis Divergence. Abyssia Campaign. During the campaign, the default life values of pearlescent, azure, golden, and silver auras will be drastically increased. In addition, hold on. My Spidey sense is saying ogre eel. My Spidey sense was correct. In addition, blue treasure chest has been placed near Horst in Port Juno. Opening the chest will enable you to claim one of the following prizes. 11 varieties of Atma, 1 lunar epicite key item, 100,000 cruel ore. Those who have received the rewards in the previous campaigns are not eligible. Surge Walk! There we go, that's a good one. All Walk of Echoes content will become Surge and Endowed Walks throughout the duration. Use this opportunity to get valuable items, experience, and capacity points. Oh, not paying attention. This might be a bream. Attention. Attention. Stay in the zone. Yes. Fast door bring to 5. How's it on? Or 5, isn't it? It's okay, we still got 4 minutes. Goodness. This is why you're never supposed to sell your fish. Alright. High tier mission battlefield campaign. The number of personal drops in the following battlefields will be increased by 1, and players will receive either a Pluton case, Pluton box, Chokobitsu case. You get the idea. Archangels, return to Upfoot's Tower, Waking Dreams, Trial by Earth, stuffs. Yeah, should be fine. Wanted Dial campaign, a new dial, the Wanted Dial, will be added to the Gabi mystery box. This fresh addition can be spun once per day to receive one of the treasure coffers that drops from Wanted battle content. Additionally, the odds of the special dial yielding equipment will be boosted for the duration. That's kind of cool. That's how Dent's gotten a lot of his not so sucky gear from the Wanted Dial campaigns. Chocobo digging skill increase campaign. I'm definitely gonna select a knight. Take advantage of that. Enjoy an increased chance for your Chocobo digging skill to increase each time your Chocobo digs. When run concurrently with the Hyper Chocobo digging campaign, experience gains will be properly applied, even though there are no changes visual-wise. Thank you for that, HGLN. Good time to cash your keys in. Alright, Wanted Dial campaign. Keys, but I don't know. What am I going to do with... I don't know if there's ever a good time to cash in your keys. I do have a lot of keys. Oh well. Your special keys. The anniversary ones? Wanted Dial ones? Make some gills. We like gills. Gills are great. Plus, like, inventory space. I don't know. It's like, sometimes it's like, I should sell this. But I keep it. Put it on a mannequin because it looks great. I'm like, no man, don't do that. And they're right, Miss D. She's all thinking, it's time to eat. The special W dial keys. Oh, okay. All that other stuff that I never cashed in. That I should still have. Well, 1 more minute. That's all we're gonna give. So come on, Bream. I got faith in you. Bite down hard on this shrimp lure that I bought specifically for you. That I can take you home and show you the inside of my ramen bowl. Oh well. Jellyfish! Well, I guess technically it still hasn't been 1 minute, so we'll do 1 more. This will be like rusted simple down here. Do you like the campaigns? Well, consider coming back for the campaign. I was hitting the snooze button so often this morning. Did not want to get up. 2 jellyfish in a row. Okay, that's the game saying time to give it up. Alright. So blue tail time. Let's just go and mount up. Glad I hit that mount button. Putting that. Let's go and switch over to minnow auto work. If memory serves. Sometimes it does. Sometimes it don't. Alright, no. The good news is Lightning Day is over. And also, we will not be needing nearly as many minnows now, since we only caught... Sure, I don't even think we got half a dozen of the breams. That's just a little embarrassing. We should check the auction house. Maybe they'll have some. They might have some of the clams as well. We'll supplement what we didn't get. Alright, we're gonna go over here, we're gonna bid, we're gonna go to fish, food, fish. Alright. Fast door breams with the letter B. Oh, they got a stack. How much does stacks go for? Wow. 9K it is. Glad that computer parts have been dropping back in price. Oh, I know, right? It's like everybody that's wanted to build their own computers or update their graphics cards are like, sorry! Did I not get it? Nope, I did get it. Next one is going to be bed, food, fish, bungalow clams. With GeForce GTX 1060 on eBay for 200 or $250. Yeah, they're probably going to tank in price once everybody starts selling them back. But yeah. They got one, not a stack. Okay. Yeah. It may make the difference between skill up and no skill up. Curiosity, just because it's taken so long. Well, let's see if they have any of the, I forgot what it was. Blue tails. You got the very top if they did. Blade fish. I got 2 stacks. How much are those going for? Just not for $700. I don't even remember which NVIDIA card I've got in there. I'm sure I could find out. Shoot, I forgot what the price was. Dang it. Pay attention to it. 3,000. That's not bad. Go ahead and get that. 1, 2, 3. And I'll go ahead and show y'all where the blue tails are. They're pretty much everywhere. And then shovel salmon. I guess we'll check see if it's here too. I used to be able to keep up with all those new computer parts and stuff like that, and it was like it got to be worse than Nintendo versus Sega fanboys. It was like AMD people versus NVIDIA. It was like I just didn't get it. It's good money. I suppose it could be. Traveling to another home point. We're gonna do current region. No. We're going to do windy. Let's do port winders by the exit. Yes, but I'm just going to show you all where the where you go to get the blue tails. I'm going to try and fish up at least one. Then we'll go over to Sandy and get some cheval salmon. Salmon. Curiosity. You like selling to a shop online? I would hate to have to worry about customer complaints going, hey, this computer came in pieces. I'm like, it wasn't in pieces when I shipped it to you. What'd you do, drop it? It wasn't me. I'm a little jaded. Probably a little jaded. I get calls every day. Customers going, hey, I need more pain pills. I dropped mine down the toilet. I'm like, yeah, that never happens. I'm like, what? I was like, no. No one's ever actually accidentally dropped their pills down the toilet before. Nobody takes their pills over the toilet. That's not true. They can stop wrong. But it's always funny that it's just for the pain pills or narcotics or anything else that can get you high. It's like they never drop their blood pressure pills down the toilet. And diabetes medications. Alright, we're hitting the fish button. Be neat if we get a blue tail in the very first bite. Not expecting it to happen, I'm just saying it'd be really neat. And I thought the water animation actually moved. Maybe I just remember it moving. Okay, it is moving. Just uncanny valley kind of slowness to it. It's very blue though. Maybe it's not a minnow. Maybe I've already hit fishing fatigue? That can't be it, can it? Anything's possible. It should probably just be on the ferry. You can get better fish bites on the ferry. Plus noble ladies and something else. Maybe Nemonites? I don't know if Nemonites bite off minnows or not. I know they bite off shrimp lure. Here we go. At 2 subligar. Then fall. Cindy. 66 out of 80. Well, I said I was just going to do 1 blue tail. That's all I'm going to do. We're going to have to do the whole bit for the shovel summoner, but that should be on the easy side. Just got to use a fly lure. I don't know if you can use the little sewage ditch that comes outside of Sandy. I usually go to the creek, which isn't much further away, especially with mounts nowadays. Maybe it's not a minnow. I'm pretty sure it was though. No, that would be too deep. There's no regular key. I caught a bad guy. Maybe he thinks he caught me. It's a palm crab. I still almost want to catch it and take it home. Feed it to the Moogle. Yay, rock salt. We're actually going to need that later. Fish. Let's try it again. Go to the Wikipedia for blue tails. Minnow. Alright. East Saruta by the sea. Also West Saruta by the sea. Not catching anything. I don't think I'd be anywhere near fishing fatigue yet. That's all the items that I've fished up. It's a combination of stuff. Too much skill. I don't know what this is. What? Cats are like, why you keep playing? I'm just coming to bed so I can slide down on top of you and suck up your warmth. Although that kind of sounds good. Lying down. I'd still take another dose of pills though. Dang it. Soon. Here we go. This feels like a blue tail. They like to dance. I like dancing fish. They wake you up. Woo! Alright, see? You can get a blue tail out here. Not that we needed a lot. We just needed some. Now we're going to go run out to Sandoria. Eastern Sandoria. Be specific. Oh, sorry. East Ronfar. Be specific. And then we'll aim for a stack of the Cheval Salmon. And then we'll start farming the Luffet salt. Is it Luffet? Luffet? Stuff that drops off the crabs around Nightwheel. This is why we're on Thief. And the treasure hunter. And I got a fishing skill up off that blue tail. Life's good. That was unexpected. We're still at fishing skill 40, I'm sure. Craft skill. Yep. Not like we've gotten 10 skill ups tonight. Travel with another home point. We're gonna do Sandy. Let's do Southern Sandoria. I guess Auction House would probably be the closest. What's up, Miss D? It's not time for you to eat yet. She thinks it's always time to eat. And as far as life mottos go, that one's not so bad. Always time to eat. You should get like a t-shirt that says that. The cooking people. Flee! No. Save the flea. I'm gonna try the sewage ditch first. Maybe you can get it? Or the fish from there? I don't want to think that you can, because I always made a point to not fish there. but we'll see. Alright. While we're running, let's see if we can equip our lazy fly. La lore. I hate Ascended Mantis. That sounds vaguely familiar. Was that from Void Watch? Sounds like Void Watch. It sounds like an AoE death or something. Something like that. Alright, so this is like the sewage gate coming out the castle. See what we get. Cheval Salmon. Alright, that's one. Let's need 11 more. Ryzen Jima. Ah, that's why I'm not familiar with it. I'm not ready for it. But maybe one day. Squin trucks. Happy Tuesday. Come on, salmon. I need more salmon. It's not an exaggeration, we really do. And that's a shiny trout. Dang it. Trout. Although I suppose you could turn the trouts into trout balls. That's bait. But yeah, let's see the pony progress. Oh, it hasn't grown too much. It's gotten kind of stunted, but I'm going to give it about another 6 months to a year. Let's see if I can just get it down to my waist. And then we'll go ahead and harvest it. And I haven't decided if I want to do it again. I mean, I really should. If you can still grow it, then by all means, still harvest it. But, there's going to come a time of day that, you know, just don't want to be spending $100 a month on conditioner. Holy crap, you have a ponytail? I have woman's hair. It's just tied back. Tech Noir! Happy Tuesday! This is something I've been doing off and on since, I guess the mid-90s. When, Mom got diagnosed with breast cancer. And, well, that's getting a little too, selfless. And it was also to, try and attract women. Which was something you could do back in the 90s. But, as I've gotten older, it's just more, you know, just something that I can do. A lot of people like to donate to the church. I just like to donate my hair. Just don't get to do it nearly as often, but it used to scare me in the beginning, thinking there's some poor little 12-year-old girl that's probably running around with my split ends. She has enough to worry about. No. Over here, go on items. We got 10 more slots. We can do this. We only got 3 of the salmon though. A noble thing. Yeah. It's not exactly professional, but then again, not everything I do is professional. You are a legend. I am not a legend. I'm just the guy with the controller. Fishing! Outside. Run far. Should turn it around. There we go. Yeah, that way you can see the whole landscape. Yeah, that's much prettier. Ish. Maybe. Maybe she was pointed in the right direction. Almost picturesque. I love how the light effects change throughout the day. Can't believe you've been fishing this whole time. This is nothing. It used to be my Monday through Friday. I get home from work, check on my mules, do a little fishing. It's OG Big Dar. You got too close. All I see is your shininess in your hat. Wait, no, that's not a hat. That's a rock that I can see behind you. More salmon. Actually, you stay right there. It's good luck. Not that I believe in luck when it comes to fishing. I totally believe in luck when it comes to fishing. It's a cool hat, though. It is a neat hat. You don't get to see too many quite like it. Let's see. I don't think I've got any cool hats I can equip. Not on Thief. Not at all. No, that's not true. I got the pointy hat. Not the, Ochihurus, maybe? No, it was something else. Ah, it's on the tip of my tongue. Maybe we just called it O-Hat. Needs better stats. Give Square Enix time, they'll find a way to upgrade it. Shovel summon. Been after that for a while now. Really? Do I have the +1? No, this is just a regular one. I guess I should get this upgraded. Not that I know what you would use to with all that accuracy and evasion, but magic evasion would come in handy. I'm back at 75. Removed gaming spots. No, I just moved a couch. It's less squeaky than my squeaky chair. Squeaky chair's still over there, though. Just like the old school look. Oh, hat with scorpion harness. That's kind of old school. I don't think I've got a scorpion harness upgrade for Cyndaquil. That's something that Song and Dent both have. Yeah, that'd be kind of fun, though. This is kind of more comfy. It's just a love seat that normally we got this guy sitting on, but he only takes up half the spot, so D usually takes up the other half. Oh, those bunnies! They all came out of nowhere. The other day I was playing with the camera, trying to get it close enough to my face, but not so close that you can see my pores. That's just too close. And decided to go ahead and try the auto track feature again. And it always starts out fully zoomed out where you see Totoro sitting next to me. And I'll say, sitting next to him makes me look like I've lost 20 pounds. Maintenance in a little over an hour. I would say an hour and 10-ish minutes. And it could be anywhere 10 and 20 minutes after they started before they actually turn stuff off. Alright, we got 10 shovel salmon. How many clams did we get? 10 clams. Oh, good. So we're done with the salmon. Let's go get some salt. Alright, so we're gonna hop on to our... Let's get the new one. The, yeah, the Omega all-terrain vehicle. This thing's big. Next zone. Makes Cyndaquil look small, doesn't it? Boom, 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 boom. That is funny looking. Yeah, it's too close. Of course, you can't see her feet. Kind of takes out the realism, but I like how her tail sticks out. It's so uncomfortable. Like, this was never supposed to be first-class transportation. Not that I think Chocobos were ever supposed to be first-class transportation either. That must have been what the airship was for. I really have to wonder, why did the airship not come with any chairs? Standing room only. That just seems wrong. You think they'd also have chairs for the waiting area? Like, hey, the boat's not here yet. Feel free to wait in our lounge. Slash sit. Oh well. We're going this way. I always get lost in Ronfar. I don't know how. got like two directions we can go. North and south. You can go a little east and you can go a little west, but you're gonna hit walls pretty quick. It's for all the fun. You take it easy too, OG. Happy Tuesday. Alright, so we're gonna need a stack of the... Is it Loufet? The salt? Loufet salt. Then we need some rock salt, we need some fire crystals, and some distilled water. And then we'll be good to actually start fishing. No, we'll be good to actually start crafting. If we're lucky, we'll be able to do some other stuff. Dope. I need to finish my anniversary number 5 so I can get my mount. Yes! We don't have as much time to do anniversary 5s. Because I believe they're going to discontinue that come May. Like the May version update, so this may be your last month to get it done. Give me salt. Yay! 1 down, 9 more to go. Salt, salt, salt. Well, it's still salt, it's just not the salt we were wanting. I should just kill everything. I have a hard enough time waiting on respawns. No! Oh well. Let me see which one I can do easily. Well, for the key item, I always thought it was the, what do you call it? Let me just pull it up here. The very first one. Should be on our anniversary. Like, the one where you have to say cheese. Where you trade into soul plates, get the zenny. I thought that was the one that would give you the key item. I might be wrong. Been wrong before. Funk works! Happy Friday. It's not Friday. Happy Tuesday. Imagine the mount will be accessible. They only said anniversary keys are going to be swapped with something else. Ah! I guess once you have the key item, you won't lose the key item, but yeah. Should be completing one of them for the first time. Oh! Well, maybe I misunderstood it. Wouldn't be the first time. I didn't have as many easy ones this time around. Maybe it just felt that way. Quite a few. I was like, oh, we're just gonna skip that one. And then that one. Alright. Treasure hunter buttons. You're in trouble now, Mr. Crab. Ta-da! Ooh, we got rock salt and Loufet salt. So it does help to burn all your cooldowns, if at all possible. Of course, now they're all on cooldown, so not going to make too much difference. Sneak, sneak. Dang it. Absolutely nothing this time. Alright, so fishermen, rabbits. I wonder, does Loufet salt drop off crabs that you might fish up from the depths of Nightwell? Yeah, I don't know either. Kitty knows. She's not going to tell me. Isn't that right? Meh. There we go. We got 3. We need 7 more. If I remember correctly, the quest that this was needed for, you needed only 3 of them. And this would have been farming it back in the days before we knew anything about Treasure Hunter. Yeah. Gotta get some better gloves on. There we go. Plunderer's armlets. I don't think I've got anything else that will increase my Treasure Hunter chances. We got that one, which is Treasure Hunter +1. And I don't think I even have any ranged items that would count. Nope. Oh well. Actually, easiest would be the Busy Mizuta kill. Yeah, that would be pretty easy, wouldn't it? I don't know if that's even one that you have to pop, or just magically pops up all on its own. Alright, there's another grab. Sneak, 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 sneak. Treasure hunter button. Time swap. Well, it's Quetzalcoatl. What are the odds that someone else is going to be camping it, not on a Sunday? I'm going to get you, Mr. River Crab. Yeah! Drop nothing! Oh my gosh. Sad face. Wow. That's what I get for not using all my cooldowns. It's like everything but, that one... Bully. That's it. Bully was on cooldown. It's okay. So we get this one from behind. No. More rock salt. Why? No. No. You can see her. There's the top of her head. Miss Kitty, you seem to be bad luck. All the crabs stopped dropping the salts as soon as you woke up. She's gonna get me with her tail. Don't do it. I know where that tail's been. Being weird. Yay, more rock salt. More items. 9 and 3. Alright. Why don't you sit on my shoulder? You used to like to do that. Yeah, your shoulder's got too bony. That may be true. Nothing. Oh my gosh. Alright, here is our 1 hour warning for server maintenance. Even though it's just going to be a little itty bitty tiny update, I imagine they'll probably break the game after they update it, and I'll have to do another emergency update. So tomorrow night when we want to play, we'll be like, sorry. Quetzalcoatl is down for maintenance. Please play another title from Square Enix library, such as Final Fantasy XIV. It would probably take me 3 hours to download all the updates for 14, and reactivate my account, and do all this stuff. It's usually long maintenance, 3 hours instead of the usual 1.5. Oh, really? You think because they have to delete all the Dynamis stuff and put in the new Dynamis stuff? Or maybe they're just going to take a extended coffee break in the middle of it. Suppose anything's possible. Cooldowns. We can do it. Yay, Luffet salt. Perhaps they sell that salt anywhere. More Luffet salt. Wait, we must add some leftover treasure hunter on our other dagger. Sound like you can hear my neighbors. Bum, 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 bum. Alright. Next part. Right about here. Got ya. Alright, Miss Kitty, I take that back. You're certainly good luck. I don't know how that happened. Of course, we're only halfway there. 6 out of 10. Love to get 6 out of 12, but... I read somewhere a while ago that it used to take 45 minutes to reboot the servers. It must be something more than the usual patch post restart with the extra 10 to 15 minutes we usually get, and then something coming up early, they usually 1 hour. I've been a couple times where it seemed like, yeah, it was up and going like 30 minutes after the end of the stream. Or after the end of my show. I was like, hey, let's go and give it a try. The ambuscade, that is. I'm going to get you, Mr. River Crab. Rock salt and land crab meat. Land crab meat is mostly useless. There's some recipes that need it, but by and by, you can tend to sell it to NPCs for more than what players are willing to spend on it. It's kind of sad. It's just how common it is, I suppose. For a second there, I thought that beetle was a crustacean. Would beetles be part of crustaceans? They be arachno? No. I don't know what a beetle would be classified under. No, not a spider. That'd be creepy if it was. Alright, gonna get this one. Hitting the buttons. I didn't think Bully was gonna be off the cooldown. This guy's pretty intimidating with me. More rock salt. And that should be a stack of rock. Yep. Still sitting at just half a stack of loafed salt. I think it's loafed or loafé. Oh, loafé. Sandori after all. Let's see, forest hares. No crabs? No crabs. Crabs are probably all respawning behind me. Like, hey, she's gone. You can come out now. Like, when will she leave? Why is she so mean? Nobody comes out here anymore. We have such peaceful lives, hanging out in an idyllic setting. It never rains, it never snows. No crazy out of the blue dust storms. It's got to put up with some orcs, some goblins. Whatever the Fungars like to do for giggles. What would a Fungar like to do for giggles? Not exactly sure. Hit the attack button. That's the attack button. There we go. Now don't turn around. Thank you. Yay, look at salt. 7. I'm gonna try and get 3 more. And then we'll need to get some water. And then we'll have to get some buffs. That shouldn't be too hard. And then we can start the cooking. Which will probably take only like 5 minutes. Which is about, you know, what this game's about. It used to take like a couple hours just to get all the ingredients. And then it'd take like 5 minutes to cook it all. Less time to even eat it. And what's interesting, Lanos, it's Zinjek. Happy Tuesday, Zinjek. Listening to Eisenfunk's Pong at 1.25 speed. I'm not going to ask why. Basically, it'll probably increase your response time to just about everything that you do, though. It's a cool song. Anybody need any rock salt? I got lots of rock salt. So much better. I might have to try that. No, it wasn't bad before. It's not too much music that I recommend for Lanos. I was just more tickled with the video. A bunch of Germans singing a song about Pong. Salt! It's been spilled. Sad face. Which culture was it that salt was the currency that they traded in? I don't remember. It wasn't Byzantine, was it? No, they would have gone on the gold a long time before that. Alright, we're at 8 out of 10 on the loaf salt. With these last guys here. Maybe we'll be like 9 and 10. Maybe it'll just be like 9 and 9. Don't run away! Come back! I want to express my feelings towards you. So I break out in the song and dance. Right in the face. Wow! Critical fail. I think I used all the cooldowns on that one too, right? Yeah. Bully, feint, sneak attack, trick attack, and haste some. Dropped absolutely nothing. It's gonna be my entire year. Don't worry. Stay. Stay. Why you gotta be difficult? Nobody likes to crit difficult river crabs. I feel like those palm crabs. Are so pliable. They do what you ask them to. My turn. There we go. It should be number 9. Number 9. Need one more. Gonna get some water. Fire crystals. We'll put on our apron. Make it all a special occasion. We'll see how much salt ramen we can get out of all that. Probably not much. So what are you making this soup for? Skill up? Probably just skill up. Probably won't get a skill up. I don't think I've acquired enough materials. Typically when I want to go for skill ups, I'll try and get like 3 stacks of everything, but some of these items proving to be a little bit elusive. But, I don't know. It's a learning experience, right? Beats grabbing a bunch of hatchets and going around the Wings of the Goddess zones looking for dates and, was it dragon fruit? Dragon fruit sounds about right. It's not that I don't mind the, what's the word I'm looking for? The hatchet farming. It's just not much fun. It's not as fun as that's what I'm looking for. Running around and stabbing crabs. Have you worked on your escutcheon yet? Yes, I've worked on a little bit. It's still on like stage 0. Might be on stage 1. I don't really remember, but it's got a ways to go. It's got a long ways to go. Alright, so next we're going to sell some stuff, pick up some water, some fire crystals, swing by Abyssia, Outolin, get the Outolin Signet since that'll have the cooking enhancement on it. Right, this one here. And what about there? Let's read about field support. Let's do repatriation. Yes. Cheers, everyone. Even though this glass feels empty. Probably because it's empty. Kitty's all like, my glass is empty too. Her glass being the food bowl. She keeps trying to get me to push her. And she keeps trying to push me to try and feed her earlier and earlier every day. So I suppose one of these days, Miss Kitty. Not today. Selling time. Alright, so I don't need the shining trout. All 2 of them. Don't need gold lobster. I'll sell that one. Blue tail will keep. Land crab meat. Goodbye. Moat carp will say. Cobalt jellyfish. Goodbye. Pastoral breams. Googler tuna. Ogre eels can go away. Thought I caught more than 4 though. Oh, yeah, definitely did. Clams will keep. Those will keep. Keep. Get rid of all the subligars. Don't need those. And I know I can clean them up, descent them. That's not what we're doing to that though. And that should be the last of it. Keep the salts. Probably gonna sell the horn. Well, we'll see what they sell for an auction house first. Alright. Crystal time. Actually, let's just make sure I got all my cooking stuff. So, in the main hand... Actually, I need to be a ninja. Totally forgot. The cooking katana. Ninja only. I don't even think you can like sub ninja for it to work. That would be fun if you could. Mug house, change job, main job, ninja. Wouldn't it be neat if I was already in all my cooking outfit from the last time I was on Ninja? Would be neat, but it's not how it happened. Come on. Hurry up. There we go. So, Hocho, +3 cooking skill. Right now, yeah. I just got the chef's aspis, and I don't even remember what I need to do on it. Probably some stuff. Culinarian's apron. Doesn't matter. There. And I'm pretty sure I don't have a cooking rope. I do have a cooking torque. Oh, I'm already wearing it. Culinarian's torque. Thanks. I needed the words of encouragement. Especially from you. It's like maybe exit 2. Let's go to Mug Garden. We can pick up some fire crystals there, and then we can exit to Audalin. Pick up the what do you call it? Audalin Signet. That gives a bonus. And then we'll swallow a macaroon. That sounds good. And then we'll do 10 cents. And see how that works out for us. I still need to buy the distilled water. But I should be able to buy them from this guy. The green thumb noodle. I want to buy or sell things. Goods and rank 1 creatures. Let's buy. Fruit. There we go. Distilled water. I'm just going to get a stack of it. Just in case it explodes. Nothing worse than exploded distilled water all over the place. It'd be like the one thing you could get out of the carpet. Alright, so I don't need to win crystals anymore. Or any less. We'll have to come back and try another day. Alright, now I need fire crystals. Probably just a stack. Crystals return to me. Fire. Specific number. 12. There we go. Alright, next stop. Audalin. Actually, hold on. Let's make sure I got everything. Alright, fire crystals. Check. Rock salt. Check. Loofit salt. Check. Cheval salmon. Check. Blue tail. Check. Pastoral greens. Those are the hard ones. Check and check. Distilled water should be down here. Yep. Check. And bongola clam. This is the only thing that's holding us back. If I can find it again. There we go. Cool. Got everything. Western Audalin. We're just going over here to get Signet. They call it Ionis or something else. It's fish music. It's music that drove him insane. We're gonna go to Western Nadaland. We're gonna go by the Pioneers Coalition. Did they raise the price of the kinetic units to teleport from one spot to another? No, it was just one. For some reason I read 11. That seemed kind of high. Fluorescent Ionis. Cast it. Yes. Okay, you have to do everything in at least duplicate, sometimes triplicate. People still don't read what they're clicking yes to. Alright, now I don't know where I'm going. Someplace quiet where we can go cook. Yeah. Windhurst. Let's go there. So we're going to travel to another home point. We're going to do Windy Woods. No, not Woods. Waters. Windy Waters. Home point number 4 with a yes, please. I suppose I could go ahead and grab support. This is supposed to cap out about a 103, 104. I think I'm higher than that. Honestly, don't know. We can check here in just a little bit. Either way, even with all the other plus cooking stuff I have on me, I should be close to capped on the cooking skill, but let's see. Forgot what I was going to do. Stats, crafting skill, cooking is at... Can't read it because Linus is typed over it. Just confirmed, you can need to do say cheese to get the 5th key item. So I was right. That was right. Yay. So that means you already have it though, right? Actually, don't type anything just yet. I need to see what's my cooking skill. Looks like a 106, doesn't it? Yeah. 106. So this should be below my skill, but you can still skill up all the way to 113, maybe 114 with it. Alright. So, amongst my homies, cooking guild. Let's make some magic. Alright. We're gonna do item. We're gonna do fire crystal. This is all from memory. 1 cheval salmon. 1 blue tail. 1 bream of Astor. 1 bongola clam. Oh shoot. I forgot to eat something. Dang it! Eat your food. Keytron macaroon. This gives us increased rate of synthesis success by 7% and synthesis skill gain rate by 7%. Don't forget to check our rings. Craft Masters is good. Number 4. Chefs. There we go. Success rate plus 1%. Okay. Let's try this again. Go here to items. We're gonna go fire crystal. Pick the salmon, the blue tail, the bream, clam. Fish ears, torque. Oh, that's right, I did take it off. 1 rock salt, 1 lupit salt, 1 distilled water, and I think that's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, everyone. It's gonna explode. It's gonna explode all over the place. It's gonna get in Hakeem's hair back there. He's all like, no! My bread! I've been kneading this bread for over 15 years! Now it smells like ramen. No. Alright, bowl of salt-based ramen soup. Hold on, I wasn't finished reading that. Maybe it is something you can eat? Nah, I wouldn't think so. It's gotta be an ingredient. There we go. That's it. This flavorful liquid serves as the base for making delicious ramen cuisine. I wonder what Jacques Codot is actually grilling. It kind of looks like peppers, doesn't it? Six bowls of salt-based ramen soup. Ooh. No skill up. Well, so far we're 2 for 2. Would love to make it 10 for 10, but I know how this game works. One of these is going to fail. Probably two of these are going to fail. So far, so good. It's not guaranteed I'm going to get a skill up tonight, though. It's like everything after 100 really starts to slow down quite a bit. But, well, it's kind of neat that even with mediocre fishing skills, you can still fish up this stuff. So you might need a different rod. I know not everyone's going to have access to a loose Shangs rod, especially players coming back or just starting out. Halcyon would probably be a good one. That's nice and sturdy. It's an alchemy one. Don't know if you can find it on the auction house or not, but you get the materials. You could probably do a shout in one of the main cities of like, hey, I need an alchemist. I'll tip you like 5k. I got all the mats right here. And you'll get somebody going, yo! I can do that. I can do that for 4k. 4k, I can do it for 3k. 3k, I'll do it for 2.5. It's not worth my time. Cooking skill rises 0.1 points. Proof that the past 2 hours and 22 minutes was all worth it leading up to this point. Because we are 1/10 of a level closer. We are 2/10 of a level closer to not having to worry about getting the skill ups ever again. Yeah, I know it's going to be a long way down the road. Doubt we'll get to 107 tonight. Shoot, we got 2 skill ups tonight. I really wasn't expecting to get any, but that's kind of cool. Alright, I don't know how much more we have left. No, we haven't blown anything up yet. That seems odd, doesn't it? Maybe just a little bit. Probably just a little. Probably just a little. You can do it, Cindy. Don't think Stay Puft Marshmallow. I was expecting that one to explode. It's like, the only thing you lost was a Vongula clam. Like, actually, no, I guess the salmon would be we only caught 10 of the salmon as well, so that would hold us back a little bit. Not a lot. I don't even know if this stuff sells on the auction house. Another skill up. This might be worth going after. Not all at once. That was the last one there. That's not so bad. Status, craft skill. Still looking at 106. Although it's 106.3 at least, maybe even higher. I don't remember. That's not so bad. Alright, so we got a lot of salt ramen soup. Anybody that needs some ramen? I'm your Mithra. Yo, you gotta be on Quetzalcoatl too. That's the only downside. Alright, so normally we keep playing until the server shuts off. I say play. We usually keep oh, I don't know the best way to say it. Huh. Are there any more pundit hunters? I'll take some of these out of Bazaar. Bazaar. Set price. Keep that 0. Alright. Over here. Item. Pungent powder. Let's see what we get turned into today. It's a baby. He's so cute. It's like I want one. Like I want a life-size one, I want a plushie one, I want one that's next to Totoro. Just so, you know, mouth hanging open ever so slightly. It looks really cute that way. Short little teeth. I don't know why I think that's cute. The more I think about it, it's probably like the ugliest thing I've ever seen, but it's so ugly it's cute. You get that with pungent powders. I believe it's a random costume it'll give you. I've seen this one, I've seen the baby Coral, the kitty cat. And I want to say there's a third one, but I don't remember what that third one is. It's not that important. Alright, so tomorrow night will be a very short guide on the new version update. Assuming I can make it on tomorrow night. I don't want to make any promises where I'm like, dang it, I've lost my voice. But no, the steroid should help. And then, yeah. We'll probably just do some weapon skills. I'm not sure which one's next on the list of stuff that needs to get done, but that's an easy way to find out. Yeah. Wonder if it's gonna let me into the mug house in costume. I know you can't stay in costume in the mug house. House Moogle don't like that. Like, what are you doing? Like, it's a rent a room. Somebody else will clean it. Like, I know that's somebody else. Thank you very much. For a second there, I thought maybe the game had reverted to where you had to talk to one of the gate guards outside and say, hey, I need rooms. Like, oh, yeah, sure. The sign here. Cool. Alright, y'all. I don't know if you noticed, I can barely keep my eyes open. But, hey, 3/10 of the skill level. Got to do some more fishing. Tomorrow night, version update. This is your, honestly, this is your last chance to cash in your your hallmarks and gallantry to the ambuscade mob, because that's getting ready to get undone. You dropped any frames tonight? 0 dropped frames. Sometimes the internet does exactly what the internet's supposed to be doing. And then, yeah, we'll figure it out. You'll be good. Stay safe. Have fun. Don't get caught. And I'll catch you next time.